Hello and welcome to today's class where we are going to be working through an energizing yoga session. It is only 10 minutes, you will not need any equipment. And for today's session, I will be practicing on my yoga mat. It's a Cork Yoga Mat from my own product and using the Somerset sports bra and shorts. You can find those on my website. I will leave a link in the description. Starting off, taking a deep breath, slowly rolling down onto the mat, extending the legs out, and just a couple of breaths here. We'll start with a daily affirmation. Take a deep breath in and repeat these words to yourself. I have everything I need to be successful. And when you're ready, extending the hands up overhead, pointing and flexing the toes, adjusting the body however you feel you need today. And when you're ready, we're going to move on to our side, press the hand into the ground, and bring yourself up into a tabletop position, starting with some cat and cow. Taking a deep breath in, extending up into the sky, exhale. Arch the back, shoulders stay back. Inhale, back up. And exhale. Coming back to neutral, extend the right leg out behind you. We're going to be going over the rainbow, so extending up, flexing the glutes, reaching to the outside and crossing behind you, a couple just like this. Planting the toes, we're going to turn and extend up, looking past the right fingertips, reaching, opening up the hip. And when you're ready, placing the hand back down into tabletop, taking the left arm, reaching up overhead and threading the needle, coming through, keeping the hips stacked above the knees, twisting into this pose. Coming back into neutral, extending the left leg out, squeezing the glutes, moving back and forth. And when you're ready, coming to neutral, we're going to be coming up, extending the left arm up to the sky, looking past the fingertips, feeling the stretch in the outer left side, squeezing through the obliques on the right side, coming back down to neutral, extending the right arm up, thread the needle through, stacking the hips above, and lean into this twist. Coming back to center, we are going to press back into our first downward facing dog. Maybe we're pedaling out the feet. Any little adjustments here that you feel you need. Coming forward into a high plank, down chaturanga. Bringing the elbows to the ground, pressing back, baby cobra. Inhaling as you come up, squeezing the shoulder blades together, and exhaling as you come back down. And from here, we're going to extend the right arm forward, raise the right leg, finding the ankle and squeezing into a half lotus, pressing the hips into the ground, opening up the shoulder, opening up the hips. Coming back down, we're going to press back into a child's pose, up into a downward facing dog, pedal the feet. Couple of breaths. And when you're ready, coming forward into a high plank, down chaturanga. And we're going to move to the other side, extending the left arm forward, left leg comes up off the ground, engaging the glutes, find the ankle, and pressing up into the sky. And when you're ready, coming back down, pressing back into child's pose, feet together, knees apart, and a couple of breaths here. Curling the toes under, we'll find ourselves in downward facing dog. Shifting our weight to the left leg, we'll extend the right leg up into the sky, bend, opening up the hips, coming forward to a high plank, touching the nose to the knee, extending back up. Breathing, exhale, inhale as you extend up to the sky. And on this last one, gazing above the hands, extending the right foot through, planting, and extending up into a warrior one. Planting the left leg on a 45-degree angle, moving into a warrior two, straightening the right leg and forward fold. Extending the left arm overhead, feeling the stretch on the left side of the body. And reaching back, right arm comes up, looking past the hands. Windmill the hands back down on either side of the foot and press back into a downward facing dog. And we'll do the same thing on the other side, extending the left leg up overhead, bending the knees, squeezing the glutes, opening up those hips. We're going to extend through into a high plank, touch the nose to the knee, and back up. Two more like this. Inhale, exhale. And on the third one, we're going to plant the foot between the hands, reaching up into a warrior one. 45-degree angle with the back foot, warrior two. Bending into the knee, and now straightening the knee. Coming into a forward fold, opening up the right side rib cage, breathing into this pose. And backwards. Planting the right leg on the right knee, opening up the left side of the hip. And when you're ready, we will windmill the hands back down on either side of the foot, finding ourselves in a high plank, chaturanga down to the ground, slow. Inhale, upward facing dog, pressing the shoulders back. And from here, we're going to lift right and left shins up off the ground if it's within your practice today. Opening up the hips, coming back down, breathing. And we will find ourselves in our final child's pose. Extend the knees away from each other, about mat width distance apart. And breathe into this stretch, opening up the hips. Coming to a seated position, we're going to work through one more hip opener. Put the legs out in front of you, right leg comes across left knee, bringing the left knee in as well. This is a very deep stretch. If this isn't within your practice today, you can choose to leave the right foot on the ground as well. We're going to extend and forward fold over the left thigh and hold here for a couple of moments. Unraveling the legs, we will do the same on the other side. Again, you can choose to leave the left foot on the ground versus having it up on your thigh, and forward fold over the right thigh. Coming to a seated position, let's take a moment to remember our daily affirmation. I have everything I need to be successful. With that, taking one last deep breath, arms come up overhead and exhale on our way down. Thank you so much for joining me today for our 10-minute yoga practice. Namaste. Please leave a comment in the section below if you are a part of the 60-day challenge, the word shred, to let me know that you are part of this journey with everybody. Thank you so much.